So Cyberwetter, do you know if there will be rewards for downloading the beta, like a PSN beta tester avatar?
There are awards. So, or I should say rewards. Downloading the beta itself will get you a beta tester avatar for your PSN profile, and then completing a certain amount of matches will unlock more beta decals and stuff like that that you can use later. And if you get up to rank 25, which is the highest rank or highest level you can get into the beta, you will get money when the game actually comes out to spend in game in November. So there are reasons to play other than just testing the game. Obviously, you want to try it because everyone is very excited about Drake's Deception.
Totally. So Elijah Raman Rid asks, and this is for you guys, just how awesome is the beta on a scale of 1 to 46?
Greg's really started to play it quite a bit, so I'm going to let him answer that.
Now that it's working, and I'll tell you, 1 to 46, that's an odd number.
That is
an odd.
It's an even number, actually. Technically, it's an even number, but it also is an odd number.
So can we just go? Can we break it down to 10? Like what do you call that? Fractions and reductions. I've enjoyed myself a lot. Like I burned out on Uncharted 2 multiplayer early on, and then me and Colin did the extra life thing here at IGN. Hold on 1 second. It felt good.
Nice.
That's my kickback too. I don't know if you've noticed, Colin. I'm doing really well.
You are doing well. Well, the whole team's doing very well.
No, just me pretty much. I think I'm carrying Scott Lowe pretty much through this entire thing. I would probably give it. I mean, now that it's working for sure. Oh, now Scott Lowe wants to talk some crap in my earpiece. Okay. I would say it's probably like what in 8.5, 9 right now that it's working. Now that everything's working. When it was not working last night, it was a 4. Like because I could not play it. I could not level up. That was a problem. Now I'm enjoying myself quite a bit.
The game looks slick. The game looks like it's running well. It looks very similar in many ways to Uncharted 2, but at the same time, there's more
so
options. The stages are more
things.
vertical as well, which I've noticed, which is cool. A lot of climbing, a lot of jumping.
Yeah, seems like a great game.
Yeah.
So Prototype 0115, what environments are you looking forward to seeing the most in the single player from the beta? Environments.
I mean, there are really only 2 environments, right? I mean, the chateau and the airfield. So I guess I'm more excited. I mean, we've seen so much of the chateau though in the demos and stuff like that. So
I think that's one of the reasons I like playing on the airfield so much, right? Is that it is something different. It is a different, palette than what we've seen in the chateau. The chateau is beautiful, and I am impressed that when I play the chateau right now, I still have the burning walls. I still have the crumbling walls. You know what I mean? Like this whole structure here can explode. You know what I mean? There's so much stuff going on dynamically in these levels that it's going to be impressive to see. What else Naughty Dog has up its sleeve for a single player Drake title.
Right.
I'm jumping down here now.
All right, guys, and also just to remember that if you guys want your questions on the show, just tweet at IGN with the hashtag Uncharted3. Just don't forget that.
Yeah, it's hard to find it if you don't do that.
So what's happening here? So the match is over now, right?
Yeah.
And so now there's a little sequence that wraps everything up at the end, which.
Right. It basically, since it's heroes versus villains, they start off with that cinematic moment of the plane, and now here at the end they want to have something similar to it. So now we won. We were the villains, so we get to take the heroes out and kill them.
Okay.
Which is
that's nice. Yeah. That's good. Well, Drake, as we've said so many times on Podcast Beyond, is one of the most
notorious
mass murderers
of all time.
In video game history.
I got a new unlock there. Oh, we got a whole bunch of boosters here.
Speedy G.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So there is co-op because that answers Turtle the Mook's question.
There are multiple co-op. Yeah. Multiple co-op modes.
We're gonna jump in and do that right now, which means I think I have to kick people. So, K-Chow, been a pleasure. And Hayden Weiss, out of my sight.
And I think co-op's a little different, right? 3 max for co-op was the same in Among Thieves as well, right?
Yeah, but this is different too. Like they added. Remember, when Among Thieves initially shipped, it was co-op story mission kind of things, right? Where you're progressing place to place. And then they finally added in this kind of arena, which was survive wave after wave of enemy. And now this one's even a little bit more different because this is survive wave after enemy. Now take this treasure back. Now do this. There's all these different little tweaks.
It's a little more dynamic.
Cool. Exactly. Things are happening and changing.
Is it still really hard? Because I remember setting it on like easy or medium, and the game was outrageously hard. I remember online playing with you and other people when the game came out.
It's not as hard. Me and Scott Lowe were able to team up today with another IGN reader and play through it. And on our first try, we finished it.
Okay, cool.
So I think it might just be balanced now, but yeah, co-op was incredibly hard the first time.
Yeah, well, it didn't feel
Everybody
balanced,
vote Chateau this time. I guess Scott Lowe and ABC now loading, please vote Chateau. There we go. Hands down, unanimous.
So which is your favorite environment, Greg?
I think the airfield. I think it totally is the airfield so far, just because it's different. Like the Chateau has so many nooks and crannies and broken walls that I never feel safe anywhere. Whereas in the airfield, I feel like there's a few spots where I can back myself into a wall and kind of take on a bunch of.
So you want to
camp?
camp?
Yeah, basically, I want to camp. I believe Bobby Amos, from the video team in his Modern Warfare said it wasn't camping, it was patrolling.
Patrolling,
yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just patrolling.
Just covering your territory. That's
what is it called?
Monitoring.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. Luckily, you're working very hard and not watching this. But now, yeah, this is us three versus the computer, right? So now we gotta stick together. I'm being Sully for you. You want us to?
Okay. Well, I love
Really
Sullivan.
cool.
Yeah.
I love Sullivan.
Well, I'm usually this guy here. This guy. I like his Old Navy performance fleece. He
He looks like he's going hunting.
I know.
He does.
Scotlo, where'd you go? I lost Scotlo. Okay, where are we gonna hold up? We haven't played this one, so we got to figure out a place where we can defend them as they come.
The game feels so much darker than the other.
A lot
games.
of different light stuff, right? Like I mean, there's areas where I literally can't see the enemy until they're right on top of me.
And it's amazing too, like, you know, Drake's Fortune was beautiful. Obviously, Among Thieves is probably one of the most beautiful games on PlayStation 3. This game looks even better. Like, what are they doing? What's in the water over in Naughty Dog that they're able to make the game so you know, it looks so much better only 2 years after the original, you know, the second one. So
I think they just work nonstop. I think
you're probably right. They're setting the bar really high though for graphical fidelity.
Yeah.
So we have Joseph2411. Sorry to cut you off there, Ben.
Very fun. Like you screaming, "Oh crap, you're fine." Don't worry.
How do you feel about the new running mechanic? Do you feel it makes the default movement slower in comparison to Uncharted 2?
No, I love it. Like if you didn't play Uncharted 2 all that much, or at least you didn't play Uncharted multiplayer all that much, you could not run. This was your one speed. Whereas now, man, they are coming out of the woodwork. Now you can actually hold down the left stick like this and sprint. And I'm sprinting into danger, I know, but I'm doing it for you, ladies.
And the stamina, there's not unlimited stamina, right? So you can only run so much?
Correct, and that's one of the things that endurance works, right? Like you can only run for so long, which I'm doing, and then I'm gonna burn out, anyway, and then I can't immediately start running again.
Okay, cool. And when you're carrying something, you slow down and you can't run?
When you are, yeah, when we're gonna have a treasure one come up here, and I'll try to get to it, and if that happens, you'll see for a fact that, yeah, I can't at all run. Yeah, it's just like before, like in Plunder. It's basically the treasure from Plunder. Oh my God, everyone's down. You only have 10 lives, too. We have a limited number of lives. I was touring them around the chateau.
And that's collective for the entire
What do you mean, way to go, Greg? I'm the one alive, Scotlo.
We
you downstairs?
Another question, Garfep.
Oh God, there's a lot of people down here.
Yep, many questions coming in, so don't forget, guys. How many different power plays are there?
I think there are 4, right? There are 4 power plays? I have it written down here. I'm gonna consult the documents.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot in the real game. I'm not sure for a fact how many are in this thing.
Yeah, I have. All right, so I have 4. At least there are 4 in the beta. So one is marked man, and that's basically a person who's winning will get marked, and then the team gets 3 times as many points, I believe, in money if they kill that person. Cursed, the team.
Which is awesome. Cursed is my favorite.
That's the one where Team C, the winning team is skeletons.
Yeah, the winning team, everybody is a skeleton, so you can't tell who you're shooting until you've already started putting bullets in their body.
And friendly fire is turned on. Exposed, the winning team's location is revealed to the losing team, and double damage, which is losing team inflicts double damage.
All right.
So now we're moving to Gold Rush, which is the plunder one. You see the idol over there. We're gonna get it and start moving it, but there's a guy over here.
Oh my God, melee.
We have one from Tyroot here.
Tyroot?
Yeah.
I know that guy. Yeah, I know that guy.
I don't know who that is.
I think I've heard of him on the IGN
sounds
Knocking Boots
familiar.
podcast, the most popular relationship dating advice podcast on IGN.com.
So he says, hey Greg, why is Texas so much better than Mizzou in football? Also, Nathan Drake
you guys
could kill
cheat.
Superman.
If he probably would find some kryptonite idol and really do that. So yeah, but in Drake, obviously we know just doesn't care who he kills. Here, I'm gonna throw it.
Yeah, he's just an indiscriminate murderer. I mean, when it really comes down to it.
It's whatever's in his way, he's gonna get rid of.
He seems to respect archaeology though as an art a little bit more than say like Lara Croft does, which is just basically destroying things. I mean, this is a lot of these things are being destroyed by other people.
Oh, ABC's dead. Hold on. Scotlo, I dropped the treasure. Go get it. I'm gonna try to save him.
Now, Tyroot, of course, also dressed up as Nathan Drake for Halloween several years ago. And,
so he's biased.
Yeah.
We can't accept his opinion.
And he looked great.
Also, I hear he plays every game on easy.
Yeah, that's true. I have heard that as well.
All right, Scott, let's do this. I got your back. Oh, there's some guy out there. Well, I'm jumping over ABC, then I'm going to get this way. Oh my God, there's people out here!
You're just running in the danger here, Greg.
I don't know. Personally, I always find it so refreshing to play the computer after getting your teeth kicked in by multiplayer for so long. Because the computer, you can actually take cover and you can sit and plan, you know what I mean? Whereas with multiplayer, this is like playing real Uncharted with your friends.
Right.
Whereas multiplayer is a completely different beast.
Yeah, I think I enjoy the co-op more than I probably would enjoy the deathmatch stuff.
Yeah, that's how I was back in the day too. Then I got awesome.
John Mister asks, or Meester,
Meester?
just started watching the stream. How is the offline interface? Is it clunky or easy to navigate?
There is no offline interface. This is strictly an online beta, so as soon as you enter into it, you are in an online space. So all you're doing is messing around with customization, your character, your level, what you want to use.
Do you think that's maybe what he means? Like just how navigating the menus before you jump into the game itself might...
Oh, sure. I thought that was really easy. You saw a little bit of it.
Yeah,
Last night it was a
great.
nightmare because there was so much lag and it was
Right.
loading everything so slowly. But now that they've patched it already, I think it's definitely a lot of fun and easy to do. Facebook integration, I can't remember my Facebook password. So I've not been able to try the Facebook integration yet. Yeah. I think I have to activate it through my PSN first to say games are allowed to use it. And I'm not sure if I currently have that set because I didn't want everybody knowing when I got 1 million trophies because I get them so much.
I was gonna say I had it connected for a little while, and then I was getting so many trophies, and I was embarrassing people.
Yeah, right.
I didn't want to.
People like Scott Lowe.
With his level 4.
Level 4. He's really working hard on this one. He's not saying anything. He knows his place.
So guys, don't forget to, if you have questions for Greg or Colin here, be sure to tweet at IGN with the hashtag
I agree, it should be
Uncharted 3.
tweet.
Yeah, it should be tweeting.
Right now I've kicked on another one of my metal kickbacks. This is co-op only, or I only have it for co-op at the moment. It's called Militiaman. I never have to reload.
I just love how the AI has really no regard for itself at all. It's like they believe so much in what they're doing that they're just like, whatever. This guy's just climbing a wall right above
me. He just climbed through it. He's some kind of ghost.
So Luke C _
Oh crap!
C,
Oh crap!
Another question, guys. Apart from the new movement controls, any other new gameplay?
I need help, Scott. Look.
Didn't they? I was reading that they changed the button for taunt, right? Which is now, isn't it on the X, which is confusing
X.
some people? When they go to jump?
Well, yeah, it only is confusing. You only taunt when you hit X and you're not doing anything. I'll do it right now. So if I have no movement and I hit X, yeah, there I go.
But when you're
when I'm moving, as long as I'm moving and I hit X, I'm jumping.
Jump
that
animation
was
amazing.
He's an old man. Victor Sullivan, ladies and gentlemen. He's been around the block.
He's still pretty spry though for his age.
Yeah, he's just jumping.
He must work out. Something.
This is what they always do, so I mean, I'm sure he's in good health.
Oh, here's one of my favorite parts of this map. Ooh, just grabs it barehanded.
He's got one hand too.
How does he do that?
Well, you can still shoot. You can still shoot on your way down.
He did that one-handed.
No, he's got no. It's like Men in Black. He just rubs his fingers off.
Very impressed.
Yeah.
All right. JP here. Will there be things in Uncharted 3 or Uncharted 2 like maps, characters, etc.?
So he's asking if things from Among Thieves from the old game will be in this game.
I'm supposing. It seems the question's a little...
I don't know. I mean, I suspect that maybe they'll be... I mean, these seem to be based on single-player places, but I imagine when the game comes out, there'll be DLC maybe that will attach some of the old stuff to some of the old game. But there's great maps from the old game.
Yeah.
And probably skins and stuff, too. Like I said, the Chimera might come back, Greg.
Well, you figure they got to do Infamous again, right? When I all weekend long to get ready for this, I played Uncharted 2, and my evil character is Evil Cole, and my good character was Zeke. So it's like, I would love to see those characters come back, especially the new models, right? Like the higher def Infamous 2 people. And seeing as how Infamous 2 was so tied to this beta as well, I have to imagine that will happen.
Nix and Quo, maybe? That would be pretty cool.
That'd be cool. Yeah, I think it's just a question of when do you release that content. I think for sure it's coming. It's just a question of, okay, now, they want to let it stand on its own for a while, and then you'll get the then you'll get the classic Uncharted maps back.
Maybe the first few months of, 2012.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We'll see that. So yeah, I think the game's probably going to burn on its own for
obviously it's going to
a
be pretty
while.
long, yeah. Right here, this is we have Siege. We have to. Our kills only count if we get them in this area, so we all have to be in this area. Oh god, I'm getting shot, but.
So, sorry to break the silence. Murtom15, what are your opinions on the actual beta so far? What is your favorite thing about it?
I think we touched a little bit, I touched a little bit on it. I think now that it works and it's actually doing a lot of stuff, I'm having a lot of fun. I definitely love it. So my favorite thing about it right now would probably be, and this is a goofy one, I guess, but the sounds. I love that sound effect of getting a headshot or killing somebody, getting a medal to pop, getting the level noise to come through. There's so many carrots at the end of the stick that I really just enjoy sitting there playing and listening to it. Look at Scott Lowe dance. So proud to be on the internet. That's Scott Lowe.
What I think is coolest about the beta too is that it's a real beta, like we said earlier. Like they do want to see how the game plays. They do want feedback. They are going to fix it. The game doesn't come out till November, so there's plenty of time to fix it.
And and it's interesting too. I was a big DC Universe Online player, and no offense to them or anything, but when the game came out, even the beta, and it wasn't working right, it was hard to get information. And last night you had Naughty Dog tweeting, you had the 2 co-presidents tweeting. You had a non-stop flow of information of, we know this is screwed up, we're working on it, we don't know why this is happening or that's happening, but it's happening. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. I appreciate how fast everything was working this morning. I don't know. It's nice to feel taken care of.
It's a well-oiled machine over there, Naughty Dog, I believe.
I wouldn't want to put in all these hours to it and oh, there we go. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Scott Lowe.